Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. This is Rock 2, and this is the latest video. I'm sorry, guys, it's not been a video for a few weeks, but been really busy with things. And after the Brighton game, I was a bit, pissed off with that result. I think it was one of the worst games we've ever seen us play. Yes, I know I did a live for the Milan game, but I haven't done any videos since before the Brighton. But forget the Brighton game. It was a blip, end of a 3-game losing run. And then we played Brentford after the international break. Now you could show, they showed and say what they've seen. They went away, did the training, and we got back to winning ways. 1-0 win at Brentford wasn't a pretty game, but it did enough to get the confidence back in the team. Then we went on to the next game at Brentford. We went to AC Milan and had a fantastic draw. We didn't show them any fear. It was a brilliant game, and so unlucky for Longstaff right at the end. He smashed that ball, and if it weren't for the keeper's hand, that would have been in, and he just put it over the top. And I think that gave him the confidence that we needed. It's to get a draw against AC Milan was absolutely brilliant. We've never played it before, but it was an early kick-off. But the confidence was there. We didn't hold back. We actually hit them, smashed them to smithereens. And, they didn't like it. But it was really good. And I think it was, I say it was smashed them to smithereens. That's the wrong word, really. We defended like really, really well and went from there. Then, unbelievably, Sheffield United came. What a result, It's unbelievable. And we went there away from home, beat Sheffield United 8-0. 8 different scorers. Now, the last time any team had anywhere near that, and we broke Man United's record. Man United beat Southampton in 2021, 9-0, with 7 different scorers, because Martial scored 2 of the goals to make it 8, and 1 of the other goals was an own goal. So we basically broke the record. And we've actually the only 2 teams that actually beat Sheffield teams 8-0, because we beat Sheffield Wednesday back in the 90s, absolutely hammering them. So it was a fantastic result. As you can see, I've got the list up there. Longstaff started off in the 21st minute with Gordon assisting that. So I'm going to go for this. Absolutely fantastic. Gordon played it in, and Longstaff smashed it into the net. Well, they reckon it was over the line, goal line. It wasn't the goal kick. It was perfectly perfect. And Longstaff smashed it in. And then up next was Burn. Trippier supplied it in the corner, and Burn smashed it in the net. Absolutely fantastic. You can't slip there now. The brilliant header from Burn. And he's getting absolutely fouled. And I think if you hadn't scored, we'd have got a penalty there. So, next one in. Trippier again, free kick. Botman, header in. Absolutely beautiful. Well placed goal. absolutely fantastic. Unbelievable. And then Trippier again provided, played the ball across the box, and Wilson with a header. Yeah, perfect striker's ball with a head. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. He had no chance. And done the man himself. Anderson played it in to Gordon, and Gordon, what a strike that was. He deserved that. Absolutely brilliant. You know, unbelievable. And then Almiron up next. Bruno played it through, and Almiron just slammed it in the net. Absolutely fantastic. Keeper had no chance. And Sheffield, we're just ripping Sheffield United's defence apart. And up next, Bruno. Played it through the players, turns, bang, and Bruno puts it in. Absolutely fantastic. You know, it was a brilliant goal. You know, absolutely fantastic. 7-0 at that point. Then Ethan, absolute class. They made it 8. Bit better than the Premier. Absolutely brilliant goal. Unbelievable result. So, you know, I think, you know, the confidence after winning that game was unbelievable, you know. And they give Gordon man of the match for that. And he well deserved it because he was the best player on the pitch. And his fitness is so brilliant. And it's like when he said when he came to Newcastle, he was fit, but he wasn't Newcastle fit. And Eddie Howe has got him fit. And, you know, he started last season when he came in, you know, he wasn't brilliant. But it was going to take him time to fill in. A lot of people were criticising him. And I said then, give him time to settle in. And I'll tell you one thing, summer, he went off to the under-21 Euro Championships and he got player of the tournament. He won a trophy. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think, you know, confidence on him. He's coming to the Newcastle side this season with a bang and absolutely fantastic. And he's a player that's going to be a legend at Newcastle. And I just hope we can keep hold of him for as long as we can. So after the Sheffield United game, he was looking at Man City in the cup. And he came into this game, you know, think about what our Newcastle side normally is. And the side we put out, absolutely fantastic. You know, it's not easy to, okay, put the players that we've got and try and do the season that we've got to play with for the Champions League. So I don't think he stuck this side out just to protect the rest of the players or just to think, you know, was it put out because did he think he was going to win this game, or did he just do this so he could rest the players, ready to play Burnley Saturday, and knowing we got PSG next week? These players that went out on that pitch, you know, you got Livramento, Lascelles, Dummett, and Tark at the back. Now that's not your normal back four. You know, a normal back four is Trippier, you know, Botman, Shah, and Boone. They were in the team. a total new defence there. And then normally you'd have had Ramirez, Jolinson, um, Finale in defence. Now you've got Murphy who normally Almiron would start, you've got Isak, and then you'd normally have got Gordon on the other side. So look at that now, right? So 9 players that wouldn't normally start the game. You know, Parker started games, but Botman was out injured. So Linton would normally would start, but it's got 8 players, so it's not right, not 9. So players in there normally start a game because there's not even 100% 9 start here. But okay, you could argue it. He does start a few, so maybe there's 7 players there don't normally start. But from the game we played previously, you know, I've done, in the league, not all them starting. But to go out and play Man City, unbelievable. You know, it's the first half was not that brilliant. We weren't that good. But if you look at the team that Man City put out, Ortega in goal, right? Akanji, Gavadio, Ake, Lewis, Phillips, Gomez, Bob, Vatic, Felix, and Alvarez. Yes, there's a couple of players there that don't play all the time in the first team. Phillips doesn't play much. Bob's pretty new. But most of those players play in the first team for Man City. That's the difference between their team and our team. You know, go and beat Man City 1-0 was unbelievable. You know, because at the end of the day, Summit was substituted right at the end like that. So he didn't make a massive impact on difference. Substitute Miley to Gimenez, yeah, on 45 minutes. Some back legs. Gimenez was the one of it. Well, so now he was substituted then by Anderson at 90th minute. So literally, same again, not much of impact from a new player, but we played well. Isak substituted, Almiron came on, Paul was taken off because he was injured, Gordon came on. So even though we brought substitutes on of good players, it didn't make a massive difference on the reason we scored and defended it. It's unbelievable we stuck out the second string side that beat Man City, who had at least 7 main first eveners in their team. So fantastic result for us. And from what I can see, I think Livramento got man of the match. He played absolutely fantastic. And I'm hoping now that he gets more starts and gets into the team a bit more. Because I think he proved last night that he can play well. Paul played well. He was a little bit, how would you put it? He's a little bit green, but he showed he can play. It's going to take him a little bit longer to get inside more, but he will do well. And a bit of news on Barnes' injury. He's hurt his foot near the big toe. He's having a scan, and they don't know yet if it's going to have to be operated on or not. But they'll find out. I think they'll find out yesterday or today on that. But absolutely fantastic couple of weeks we've had now. Forget the Brighton result. That was, that was a blip. Man City, Liverpool. Liverpool, we were ripped off exactly as far as I'm concerned, same as last year. But, we're on the up again. Absolutely on the up again. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can actually do something. You know, if anyone hasn't seen, that's the line that we played Man City. If you think about it, right, if you look at the subs that actually Man City brought on, you know, they still didn't make a difference to the sides. You look at the subs they brought on, you know, they got Ake off, they brought Nunes on, you know, took Kokovic, whose name is, I can't pronounce his name off, and they brought two cups on. You know, they brought Alvarez on and brought Foden on. He absolutely battered Foden. He didn't have a chance. So, so we've got Burnley up next. So, on Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock. Now, we played Burnley 112 times in our whole history. Now, in the Premier League, we've played them 12 times. We've beaten 6 times, drew 4, and we've lost 2. That's a good record against them. Our all-time record for everything, cups a lot, is 47 wins, 21 draws, 44 losses. You're looking at a lot of those losses just back in the day, back years ago, because Burnley were one of the big teams back in the early days of the 1900s odds. You know, they were a big team back then. And, you know, a lot of our losses come from them. And most of them are from, like, Division 2, we lost 8 times, we lost 9. Division 1, the old Division 1, we won 29 through 13 and lost 32. We've only played them in trophies 6 times, FA Cup, League Cup. We've won 4, they drew 1, and we've lost 1 in the League Cup. So, I'm not saying Burnley are a pushover, but the way we're playing at the moment, we should go and win that game. What I'll do is, when that game's done on the weekend, I'll do another video ready to review the PSG game. That's on the PSG game, really, because we've never played him before. So, I don't see a point actually maybe doing a video on that. And I might just do a video if there's any changes, if there's any team changes. I can't see really the main team is going to be out against PSG. As long as we don't get any injuries in the next week or so, we should have a normal starting 11 going. So if don't have a video before then, just a quick one after on the Burnley game. But if not, it'll be the week after. We'll do a review then on our next game after that. We've got West Ham. So that's going to be a 2 o'clock kickoff. So I'm guessing that's going to be a Sunday on the 8th of October. So I'll do a video just before then. So now we do a preview, a review of the actual PSG game, a preview of the West Ham game, the 8th of October. Let me just get my calendar. October. 8th of October, going to be 2 o'clock kickoff. I'll be doing a live for that one. So I'll be doing a watch along live for that game on the 8th of October. So if you want to tune in, that'd be great. But guys, enjoy the next few matches, and I'll definitely be doing one video in between Paris and West Ham game. I'll be doing a live on the 8th of October at 2 o'clock. So thanks guys for watching the video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And please share it with your friends. Let's get some more subscribers. Okay.